Starting off from the TikTok user Johnny, who shared a footage from the house security camera as he saw a strange unknown motion that left him confused in fear. At a distance, there can be noticed an apparition in motion. It seemed to leave a trail, and the strange thing about it is that it can be seen translucent near any opaque object. What do you think it could have been? The Paranormal Exploration channel of Franco TV shares yet another take of the old abandoned hotel, rumored to be haunted. Yet so, there was much more yet to explore, and the more the horrors.
The story about this place is that this place actually was built by drug money. And now that being said, built by drug money, there was a lot of prostitution, drugs being transferred here, a lot of weird stuff that took place in this building. You hear me kind of whispering is because this place is pretty much of a silent place. I just heard something outside. Sorry, I'll go over it more later. These are like the restroom areas. See that? Oh God. Jesus Christ. Toilet seat and refrigerator. That is interesting. Kill you. How am I gonna read the voices? God, that was so creepy when you heard all those voices. Let's walk up through here. Oh shit. I heard another noise.
A loud noise from a distance is heard, followed by another noise is heard, but seeming as if someone or something was close. And lastly, a gasping voice of a woman comes out of nowhere, yet so close, it could have been calling out to the explorer. The Reddit user Cantaloupe Current shared a small clip taken in the Crypts. Set could be haunted, but what does it has to show? See for yourself. On the lower left corner, there can be noticed a white orb sphere is motion. The sphere looked so dense that the light was not passing through it, which does clear a thought that it could not have been dust particle. Then so what it could have been, perhaps a buried spirit. The Paranormal Channel of Noctambulo had shared along his recent exploration taken place in a farmhouse with a tragic backstory. As for his exploration, one of the viewers pointed something out that he missed out multiple times. Let's see if you can detect it.
Es que se cayó de aquí. A ver, voy a bajar. Ahí está.
As he was panning camera over to the left, there can be noticed a shadow entity standing there, its body so dark that even the light had no impact on its body. As also his eyes couldn't see it either.
Güey, no mames,
no
güey.
mames. Oh, la verga.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Vámonos a la.
5. The Russian Paranormal Exploration Channel survivor shares his second go into a dark factory that has been known with its dark past and reason of being abandoned, but this time he caught something that had left people terrified.
Скота. Здесь уже все. Здесь уже все. Давно не хлам. Пойду.
At a distance, there can be noticed a shadow standing in the doorway of a room. The explorer gets scared, seeming that he took notice of it. But on the second glance, it was not there. When he goes inside of that room, it can be noticed throughout that nothing is in there at all. There has to be more secrets unknown about this place. The Reddit user Jabby's King shares a 15-year-old photograph that was taken in what she states as a known haunted location, and she believes that the picture is haunted as she was the only one there in the photo when it was being taken. Behind her, there can be seen a strange, distorted figure. It seems like the exposure of the image was increased, yet still, it looks quite like a person would be. If her story is true, then what could really be going on? Coming from the channel Taboo, Seekers of Paranormal, due to many explorations taking their turns, it seems that it has been followed to their home, and using rituals and SLS camera, they were trying to prove it as well. And so they did.
Скажи нам.
While the two were sitting on the side, there was captured another figure in motion by the SLS camera installed there. With the noises and motion, they were convinced that there resides there of supernatural phenomenon. A clip on the internet about a nighttime ride had the internet confused on what really was going on, as they couldn't believe their eyes. As the vehicle was quite fast, none animal could have just crossed it with that ease. Coming out of the darkness, merely nothingness, it is unknown what this fast creature could be. What do you think? From the Korean channel of Shiwon Yoon, he shares his recent exploration taking place in an abandoned house deemed haunted, and convinced that something could be caught as evident. This was not in his mind. At first, there can be noticed that the door was opening by itself, and as he looks back with the bell rung, a creepy figure can be seen walking through the gap in the wall. This had him terrified as to not make this go any long at all. A small exploration to be convinced with. That's it for today. Subscribe Mr. 5X for more future content.